Hello, my name is Martin Cowan, and I am the founder of the Fellowship of Reason. This is our ancient Greek language study group, and I am doing my homework out loud in preparation for our class of Wednesday, July the 10th, 2019. Our professor has given us assignment, and part of that assignment is to read Zeus and the Jar and translate the Greek into English, a fable from Aesop. Now, we have already done a single video on this, and my plan, as you will recall, I hope, is that I'm going to break this text of the fable into 5 parts, and I'm going to work on each of the 5 parts in a separate video. So this is the 5-part division. I've already done number 1, and today we're going to do part 2. So let me read what part 2 says. It says, Ha de akretes anthropos edenai speudon typot hein en auto kai ta poma kinesas. So, you'll recall that the professor has given us aids, and the aid is going to be that he's underlining finite verbs. Words taken together have underlines, prepositional phrases, or within parentheses. Brackets are surrounding clauses, and interior clauses are with braces. So here's the first line. Ha de akretes anthropos edenai speudon. So the first word we recognize here is anthropos, which means man. Ha is the definite article. The de is our old friend, which often is the second word of a sentence. And akretes is a word that the professor tells us means lacking in self-control. So maybe our subject is the man lacking in self-control, or man lacking in self-control. The next word in our sentence is a word that I obviously think is important because I have put an arrow to it, edenai. So edenai is a present infinitive of the verb to know. This website provides the entire conjugation of this verb. This is the whole page, and it's very irregular. Oida, oiste, oiste, ismen, iste, and isasi. A difficult word, but in our context it means to know. If you want to look at the website for those paradigms, there it is. So this word is to know. This word, speudon, is an adverb, and the professor tells us that it comes from a verb, speudo, which means to be eager. And so what we've got here is something like eagerly to know. So what's next? Then we've done line 3. Let's do line 4. Typote. The professor tells us means something like what in the world. And then another word that I have emphasized the importance of, it's ein. And again, this is a word that's found on the Paradigm website. This is imperfect of to be, so it means a past tense of was, it was, something like that. And again, this is a highly irregular verb. To be is emi, esti, esmen, este, esi. So what we have here is what in the world was en auton, in the preposition auton, it. That's a dative, as you may recognize. And the next word is kai, which means and. And then what is it? It's ta, poma, kinesas. Now this word here is an interesting word. Let's see what that is. You recall that we had in the first line, or in the second line, this word here, pomazdo, and that was the verb which means something like to furnish with a lid or cover, and obviously the first four letters in our sense are being used as a noun. So we have, here it is, pomazdo. So this is the jar, and this, the professor tells us, is an aorist active participle from kineo, which means to remove, and we'll recognize our word kinetics from this. All right, so what do we have? We have man lacking in self-control, wanting eagerly to know what in the world was in it, and removed the top. So we've finished this section, and next time we can move on to 3, 4, and 5. So that was our assignment. Remember, I am a beginning student of Ancient Greek. I am not a teacher of Ancient Greek. I only play one on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.